If you know someone who doesn't own a home, you want to hear this. Hi, it's Maria Quattrone. And if you know somebody that does not own a home, you want to listen to this. It is going to be more and more difficult for buyers to buy their first home. We know that over the next several years that there is not enough inventory for first-time home buyers. And prices have went up so much, it's becoming unaffordable for a lot of people to buy a home. And if you do not own a home and you do not get in the game soon, in the next year, 2 years, it, for some people, will never happen because the cost of owning a home, the cost of purchasing the home is more than they actually make. And so with the limited amount of inventory that there is for first-time buyers inventory, there'll be more competition and prices will continue to climb. And so my fear for people who don't own a home is that they may never be able to own a home. And we know that people build wealth, build their net worth through home ownership. You get the benefits of the tax write-off, you get the benefits of the pride of owning a home and what that instills in you. I remember the first home that I purchased, it was actually a condo back in 2001. And I remember that excitement of feeling and the feeling of being so proud of myself that I bought my first home all by myself with no help from anybody. And I was able to buy it with 3.5% down through the FHA program. And I remember that it was such a milestone in my life. And I want that for others. I want others to feel what that feels like, ownership of a property. And so if there's any way that you're financially able to do it, you can get into a home sooner than later, please do so. There's a lot of great programs out there. There's the FHA program. There's the CRA program, which is a Community Reinvestment Act that allows for a conventional mortgage with only 3% down. There's programs through certain banks that will give a $10,000 credit at closing towards closing costs if you buy a home that's in a majority minority area. And we can walk you all through this and explain everything to you. But it is really, really important. If you do know somebody that doesn't own a home, that's renting, that should be buying a home, even if it isn't the perfect property, get a property in the best location. And what reminded me of this was I was on a podcast this morning with a friend of mine, and I was talking about this, and I said, wow, I got to talk about this. I have to do a live stream on this because this message has to get out to people, that don't own a home. It's really, really important. And I preach home ownership because I know that if you don't own a home, you're just living month to month with paying rent, paying somebody else's mortgage. A lot of people say, well, I don't want, the responsibility of a home. It's not that much different than renting. Yes, there's things that are going to come up, but you can do it. Look how many people own homes. You can do it. So sometimes people are afraid to take that first step, but taking that first step will be your path to building your net worth. And I want to see more people build their net worth. And the way to do that is through real estate, owning your first home. And then hopefully moving up into your next home and possibly maybe even investing in real estate. Did you know that you can buy a multifamily property right now? So 2, 3, and 4 units, conventional financing with only 5% down, only 5% down. And this before used to be 20%. So you can buy with 5% down, and then the other, say you buy a triplex, when you have 2 tenants paying your mortgage, and you're able to build your wealth even faster because somebody else is paying a good portion of your mortgage. And so that allows you to buy a property that is more money and that will grow your net worth quicker because say you have two tenants with $1,500 a month each or $1,200 a month each, that's $3,000 or $2,400 towards your mortgage. And that counts as income. So you don't have to 100% have that income in your salary. You can use the income from your tenants to buy a property that is higher price. That's in also one of the things you want to look at is location. Location, location, location. Location is the most important thing when buying a home. So see, you can always fix up a home, but you can't move a new construction house or a fixed up house to a better location. You can't pick up the house and move it, but you always can improve that home. And so, buying the ugliest house in the best area for you, the best neighborhood for you, the best location that you can be in, and you can always fix that up over time. I know a lot of people today want properties that are turnkey, meaning you go in, you turn the key, and you just move in. But by fixing it yourself or hiring somebody over time, getting that sweat equity in will help you grow your net worth faster as well. So if you know somebody that doesn't own a home, please share this with them. And I'm happy to talk to them, direct them in the right place for the financing and inspections and all that. We have all the people to help you and assist you in this transaction. And Peter Knight says, pow, pow, pow. Let's go get them. Let's help you find that first home. And let's make home ownership a dream and live the American dream.